Yesterday, I have a quick chat with my team member, and we're discussing about how to find our path. It can be career path, it can be life path, or it can be anything, right? And a lot of people, say for example, after they graduate and they feel lost, or after they have joined a career path, and after a while, they might feel lost as well. There's a lot of people out there having this feeling, including myself. And we realize that this sort of feeling, it happened in every level of our life. In the sense that maybe when we are like 5-year-old, when we join a childcare, we join kindergarten, and then become primary school, then we, and then maybe we might feel lost, like what to study. Should I study science? Should I study accounting when it's secondary school or high school? Or when we want to go to uni, which is the career that I should choose? Should I drop out? Should I become a trading investor? Should I start my own business? All those kind of loss happening every day, every second. Doesn't matter whether it's a career or business or whatever we do. I realize that this is going to happen to everyone. Or maybe your business grow to a certain level and you will feel lost because sometimes it stays stagnant. Then we don't know where to go to. We may not have the right person to get the right answer, or we try to ask questions, or we have joined a certain coaching program, or we still feel lost. There's a chance for that to happen. Or say, for example, you're a leader of certain group or certain network, and it's normal you feel lost, or your team member will feel lost at the same time. Then we ask ourselves, why? Why is that happening? It doesn't make sense. Like people feel lost all the time. Especially nowadays, we got AI, we got technologies. It made us feel even lost. Not like our grandpa or our dads, those kind of era. They somehow are more focused and able to find their way. I'm not saying that all of them, just generally speaking, but a lot of them obviously, as a human being, we tend to feel lost most of the time. That whoever I talk to, not all of them, just generally speaking, feel lost. So what should we do? We came up with the conclusions. We came because we came about an article, a workbook, a very important workbook, and then we browse it through. It talk about vision, mission, value. And what the article really say is the world's greatest leaders of all time were driven by something far larger than grander. So what it really means is, what we learned from the article is, if you want to build a ship, don't drum out for people to gather the wood or to divide the work. Give and give orders. Don't do that, right? Instead, teach them to yearn for the vast and endless sea. So the visions, we need to teach them to yearn for the future. What are the brighter future for them? This is very important. Then how can we do that? Then we have to find our vision, our missions, and our value. We need to do that. We need to state, we need to write it down. We need to explore what is our visions, the coming 3 years, 10 years visions, even 20 years visions, or 30 years, even 40 years, doesn't matter, right? Because we want to yearn for the vast and the endless sea. And our missions, right? So with that, every morning we know that what is our purpose of life, and eventually with a strategic planning, we will find our path. And this is what we realized, that to find our path, to find our purpose bigger than ourselves, that is the only way to find our path and live our life meaningful. These are sharing. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is right or wrong. I'm just trying to share something that I realize that a lot of people might be asking the same question. Because I felt lost when I was in college. Should I study business administrations? Should I study engineering? And when I feel lost, I will call up my brother and then I say, Gogo, what should I study? What is the future? So we evaluate in the way of what is the future going to be, and maybe we evaluate what are we good at? Say, for example, the language is not that good, then maybe your mathematics is good, then you probably want to become a study engineer. But there is in the old day, that's how we do it. But in now the new era, AI is there, blockchain is there, NFT, crypto, they're all there. They will revolutionize the way we are evaluating our future. Why is that so? In the old day, maybe we say that we got to be good in mathematics. We got to be good in, say, for example, language. We got to be good in language, mathematics, science, biology, and all this. Let's go into that. Does everyone who are good in biology, science, mathematics, language, and all this, and then they came out to study, I don't know, any subject they are studying, and then after they graduated, or they didn't go into uni, they graduated from high school, do they do what they are good at in the academically? Frankly speaking, almost 80% of the people that I talk to, or just say 70%, I try not to go too far, not really, right? So what I'm thinking is all these things should be taught before anyone graduate from the school, and that will help the individual to grow bigger than themselves, because they found their path in the early age, and they'll be able to provide more value to the society, and at least provide value to the family. So hope that this video will really give a bit of insight of how we can find our path together. Look, if you're feeling lost, you are not only one. If you need someone to talk to, you can share your questions in the comment. We'll look into it together and grow together. All right. Thank you.